Have you ever explained something clearly, slowly, carefully, and the other person still looks at you like you just recited ancient hieroglyphics? Or you send a text that seems perfectly normal and they reply with, "Wait, what do you mean by that?" Now you're rewriting the whole message, questioning your entire communication style, and wondering if you should just stop talking completely. Here's the truth. Most people aren't bad communicators. They just communicate differently. Today, we're breaking down why people don't understand you and the surprisingly simple ways to finally get your point across without turning every conversation into detective work. People assume communication is just words. Say the words, other person understands, the end. But real communication is messy. It's tone, energy, timing, personality, emotions, expectations, and whether the other person slept more than 5 hours. Here's the twist. Most misunderstandings happen not because your message is unclear, but because the other person's brain is interpreting it through their lens. Your meaning plus their mood equals unpredictable results. It's not your fault. It's not their fault. It's just human brains being human brains. Let's talk styles. First up, the over-explainer versus the minimalist. Some people explain every detail like they're writing a manual for assembling a spaceship. Other communicators communicate like they're trying to save ink on a typewriter. For example, the over-explainer says, "So the plan is, if you're still free, totally no pressure, we could maybe meet around 3 or later if that works for you, but no worries at all." The minimalist replies, "Cool." Neither is wrong, but put them together and you get confusion, panic, and 3 follow-up texts clarifying what cool actually means. Understanding someone's style is step 1 to being understood. Then there's the say it directly person versus the say it gently person. Some people value honesty, straightforward honesty, brutal honesty. If you ask how your haircut looks, they'll say, "like a before photo." Others are emotionally considerate and speak with gentle cushioning. It's definitely unique. Again, both good, both valid, both confusing if you're speaking different languages. The tension? Each style expects the other to magically understand their tone. Spoiler, we do not. And finally, my favorite, the internal processor versus the out loud processor. Some people think before they speak. They pause, they stare, they go silent. You start wondering if they froze like your laptop. Others talk to think. They speak mid-thought. They speak while thinking. They speak instead of thinking. Put these two together and it's like pairing an owl with a golden retriever. Adorable, but chaotic. Understanding someone's processing style changes everything. So, how do you actually communicate clearly? 1. Say what you mean, not what you assume they already know. People can't read your mind. If you want something, say it. If you feel something, explain it. If you're confused, ask. 2. Give context. It saves lives. Instead of, "we need to talk," try, "I want to talk about something small, not scary." Because "we need to talk" has ended more heartbeats than exercise ever will. 3. Check in, don't guess. Ask, "does that make sense?" Or "want me to explain that differently?" Not in a rude way, in a teamwork way. And 4, notice their communication style. Are they direct, soft-spoken, detailed, quick? Adjusting slightly doesn't make you fake, it makes you effective. Being misunderstood doesn't mean you're confusing, and misunderstanding someone doesn't mean you're incompatible. It just means you're two humans with different experiences, different wiring, and different ways of expressing the same truth. Communication isn't about saying everything perfectly. It's about being willing to understand and be understood. So the next time someone doesn't get you, don't panic, don't assume the worst, don't rewrite your entire personality. Just remember, Different styles, different minds. Same goal, connection. A few small changes in how you communicate can turn misunderstandings into clarity, awkward moments into progress, and confusion into confidence. One conversation at a time. From overlooked to understood. From scattered to clear. From clueless to capable. And hey, even the best communicators get misunderstood. That's why emojis exist. Another step from clueless to capable. Life doesn't come with a manual, but this channel comes close. Keep building skills your future self will thank you for. See you next episode. Like the video if you learned something new, subscribe if you want to keep leveling up, and comment the life skill you want me to cover next. Let's grow together.